Hey, alright, so here we are. If you saw my last video, we talked about doing an unboxing, so we're going to do that. My very first complete wave of Marvel Legends, never done that before. I've always just kind of picked, you know, specific characters, favorites, leave the peg warmers, but this time I'm like, you know what? Opportunity presented itself. Through a trade, I acquired an entire wave. And let's get right into it. This is like my fourth attempt at starting off this video. I've strayed way off topic way too many times, so I'm gonna let her rip. I just grabbed a random. There we go. So yeah, we're doing the Endgame Smart Hulk wave. There's the what is that? Right arm? Yeah, that's the right arm that comes with Union Jack. And I'm just going to tear into it here. So hopefully this all frames well. Yeah, I think I got it. All right. My first time doing kind of an over-the-shoulder camera setup. Got just an old handy-dandy box cutter. There are no kids watching this video under 13, but if there were, I'd say get an adult. Don't handle anything sharp. Maybe some adults need that advice too. I've actually had some run-ins with these sharp, pointy things before. I was actually out here working on RCs and had glue on hand. No pun intended, but nearly severed the tip of my pinky cutting a tomato. So I ran right out here to the bench and just poured some super glue over it. Not in it. You don't want to get super glue in the wound. I was holding it shut. And I am yammering again. Jeez. Just open the figure, guy. Alright. So what do we got here? Union Jack, right? We've all seen, I think, for the most part, most of us have seen Union Jack. Right? I know little to nothing about Union Jack. Go ahead and blast me in the comments. Educate me, please. Learn me some. Oh, see, I already ripped the box. Oh, look at that. Right through the. If you're of English, British, I apologize. I do not mean any disrespect. Oh boy. Here we are, and I'm like failing at this miserably already, huh? I'm not a box collector. It doesn't really matter to me keeping stuff in the box. Here we go. Jeez, how long has it been since I've opened a Marvel Legends figure? Get out of the house, guy. Alright. Not right now, though. It's weird times to get out of the house. I don't recommend it unless you need to. I see a lot of reused. Hold on. Crinkle. Just taking them all out. Alright, so I already see reused parts from Deadpool. Namely the, get in here on this, the wrist bands, ankle bands look, maybe not. Maybe they're just missing some paint, but they look like a straight reuse of Deadpool, probably on the same buck as well. I think that's everyone called it the Bucky mold. Pretty sure that's pretty nice. We got nice leather, no dry brushing on the leather to really bring it out, but that's were I bothered enough to do that on this figure, I might do some dry brushing and get that leather to look leathery. Nice silver buckle, pretty cool. Like I said, I don't really know anything about Union Jack, so go ahead and blast me in the comments. Here, why don't we do that? Well, we'll stand them all up back here. I'll try not to go too, I won't go too Toy Galaxy and knock them over, I hope. Shout out to Dan and producer Greg on that. Those guys are awesome. Love what you do for the community. Thanks for all of the awesome work. I love the History of series. Those are amazing trips in time. So it comes with some basic accessories here. Real nice 357 or 44 or whatever revolver you would caliber you prefer your revolver in. That's pretty nice. Gosh, that's almost recognizable. A little serial number on the grip there. Number 1. Number 1 with a bullet. I know, lame. Pretty nice. Knife looks pretty like a reused. We've seen that knife before. Several other figures. My phone's not really cooperating with the focus. Sorry. Alright. Just know that we've seen the knife before. Probably the pistol too. Really nice pistol though. I like that. If we ever had a oh no, I can't remember the name of the actor. Ray Stevens. If we ever had a Ray Stevens Marvel Legends, that would be a great accessory to include. A nice revolver like that. I think he had used a couple of them throughout that movie. Anyway, we got the right arm of the strongest Avenger. Yeah, pretty cool. The only Hulk that I have from the MCU is the original Avengers movie Hulk from back in 2000 something, right? So this is a good. That's kind of what sold me on grabbing this wave. It's like, oh man, I can get a new Hulk like right here, one stop, no hunting around for different stuff. Next figure. Stop yapping. All right, here we go. Loki. Doing Loki now. I think he needs no introduction. I'm pretty sure if anyone's seen even a couple Marvel movies. Some of the boxes out of the way here. If you've seen even a couple Marvel movies, you know who Loki is. God of Mischief, right? Half brother of Thor. I don't know a whole lot about. Try not to mutilate this box. Like I said, I'm not like a mint on, I like opening figures. I like to set my plastic free. However, I'm not often good at it without completely mutilating the boxes. I know, so there's a million of you going, just open the side flap, you dork. Yeah. It's coming back to me slowly but surely. Like I said, haha. Second time's the charm. I think that's how it goes. Third time is company. Something like that. I know. Okay, I'm going to crinkle a little bit. Here. Crinkle. Oh man, when I lived in my old house, I used to have to open figures in my closet. So crinkling would drive my wife insane. But now I've got this cool workbench. There we go. Pretty awesome sword. I don't know if there's a name, if he's got a name for it, like, Excelsior. No, what? Excalibur. That's what. Yeah. Cool sword. Alright. Alright, there's comic Loki. Ooh, a little bit of a blem there. I don't know if you can see that. Right on the... doesn't bother me. Oh, I'll just turn it around. It looks fine. Ooh, God, no it doesn't. Okay, I'll live with the blemish. Yeah, not a bad comic representation. It looks mischievous as ever. Right. Well, I'm not going to go over like articulation. I'm sure all of these figures, I'm way late to the party. I'm not going to go over the articulation. I'm sure these have been reviewed by others ad nauseum. So I'm just going to crack them open and check out the BAF pieces. We got the Hulk, rather the Smart Hulk ankle pivot. Nice. Smart Hulk right leg. Okay, with the Loki there. I'm just going to lay down there. Build the figure parts until we eventually get them all open, and then I'll put together to build a figure. My very first time, I mean, I've been collecting Marvel Legends since geez, I think, what was like Wave, back in the Toy Biz days, help me out in the comments. Toy Biz, Wave, like, oh, see? Oh, I'm sorry. Rock Python. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open. Rock Python, there. So I've been collecting Marvel Legends since Toy Biz days. Wave, what? Oh, geez. Wave 2, 3. When did they do? There was Punisher. You could get either the comic version. Look at that. Just one flap. See? God, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. God, it's been a long time since I've unboxed a Marvel Legends figure. Smells fresh. Minty fresh. What is that? You had a choice of a Punisher. Crackle, crackle. Right on. Another character I know nearly nothing about. Let's get the Build-A-Figure out. Hulk's left hand. Ooh. Nice Loki face-grabbing hand there. Puny God. Another character I admittedly know hardly anything about. I know he was part of, God, was it Serpent Society or something? Yeah, please educate me in the comments. Rock Python. Does he have like a cousin named Rock Lobster? I'd love to know. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Ab crunch a little bit. Not too flimsy, not too bad, but you know. Don't know if I'm gonna hang on to. I don't know if I'm gonna keep some of these lesser. Well, at least I say lesser known, but more like they're just not personal favorites of mine. Some of these, so I don't know if I'm gonna hang on to them or use them for trading fodder or custom fodder. Who knows? Made in the USA. On to the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna. Some of these lesser knowns. That might be all of the lesser, or okay, less than popular in my opinion. You know, your mileage may vary. It's fine. Here we go. Next one. This one's a keeper for me, for sure. I have been chasing after a rescue figure for I don't know how long. I was a huge fan of Pepper Potts getting her own armor, even back in the comics. Geez, maybe 5-10 years ago when she got the rescue armor in the comics. And I'm like, okay, Pepper Potts, when are you getting the rescue armor in the MCU? So there she is. Pepper Potts. I don't have the 2-pack, or is it a 3-pack? Yeah, 3-pack, I think. Pepper Potts and Trevor, as everyone calls him now. It's not really Mandarin, kind of a trigger for some less than happy watchers of Iron Man 3. Yeah. People were not happy that that was supposed to be our Mandarin. Ended up being just a guy named Trevor. I thought he was great in that. Sir Ben Kingsley. Gotta call him sir. He's been knighted. Okay, that comes off. Note to self: anyone that unboxes a rescue. Yeah, this has got some back cable. Oh, okay. So you have 2 different options. See, I've never watched a review for rescue. Now, I may have watched Artemis Prime's rescue and just forgotten because, man, that guy reviews everything under the sun, and it's amazing. Huge fan. Shout out to Shartimus. I can't. Oh, get out of there. All right. Looking pretty sleek. Nice flight mode. Oh, let me get it framed there. Pretty nice. All right. Rescue. Oh, that neck joint's got to come down. Oh, jeez. But like I was saying, I didn't have the 3-pack with Trevor and Pepper Potts from Iron Man 3. I did not get... Oh, that's slick. I did not get that 3-pack, so I don't have the Gwyneth Paltrow head to swap on here as much as I would love to do that. Really, really would love to do that. Oh, what was I saying? I think I've seen... Oh man, some of these joints are kind of stiff. I think I've seen Shartimus Prime's review of the rescue armor. Shout out to Shartimus. I can't give a shout out to Toy Galaxy without giving a shout out to Shartimus Prime and oh man, all of my favorite action figure review channels like the Fwoosh. Shout out to Robo, making it all work. All right, I'm having a bit of a moment here trying to... Okay, I said I wasn't going to Dan in the toy booth with the falling over figures, but here it is. It's happening. Okay. Come on. Stark armor named Rescue and can't even stand... I think it's this ankle joint here. It's a little... I don't know if I need to heat it up or just it's the paint stuck together. There we go. Just got to work it a bit. Got to limber up before you go out and rescue anyone. Jeez. Alright, we'll just do that. Alright, so you got the choices of back kibble there. You got the flaps open. Woo! That just jumped right onto the floor. Onto my rubber safety mat for that reason. Or you have flaps closed on the back there. Just put that there, the accessories. And you got the Smart Hulk torso. That's got some heft to it, man. I think this would be the first Build-A-Figure assembly that's a little intimidating, like... If my toddler ever gets a hold of that, throws it at me, I'm going to have a bad day. Alright. Nice chunky torso. Who's next? Oh, here's another fan favorite that people were going nuts waiting for. Shuri! Alright. Man. The quick, witty sister of the King of Wakanda. Would they make her the princess of, I suppose, right? A lot of rumors flying around, at least in the channels that I watch, that maybe she's going to become the next, I'm going to do the next Iron Man. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. Iron Woman, right? But I think Pepper Potts is already doing I don't know. We'll see. There's rumors flying as of the time of me filming this. Rumors are flying around about Iron Man and his Robert Downey Jr. coming back, and nobody knows for sure. This is a great figure. Admittedly, I do not have a T'Challa Black Panther figure. So I'm okay with this. Maybe this is gonna kind of light the fire and kind of kick me in the pants to go out and finally get a Black Panther. I would definitely want the revised second version of T'Challa, because the first one wasn't so great. The face sculpt is often said to be left much to be desired. These are pretty cool, huh? Kind of similar to if Cap got both of his Wakandan shields, right? Similar idea here. I'm getting kind of a Voltron vibe here for that. Aren't you guys getting... I don't know if you can... There we go. You know, Green Lion. Oh, geez. Red? Red is the left. Oh, geez. It's been forever since I've watched Voltron. Roast me in the comments. Alright, there we go. Very cool. That's Shuri. rejoining the cast of MCU characters to eventually go on my shelf. Say eventually, because right now I don't really have much of a display. There we go. Left foot. Do the hokey pokey. Left foot of the Hulk. Left leg, rather. Alright. Let's get into another one of the lesser knowns. There he is. Let's get into Beta Ray Bill. I know who he is, what he looks like. I know he's a Thor, right? Type of another God of Thunder and another. What did I read? Hey, that's an idea. Released from the suspended animation, Beta Ray Bill, transformed mystic. Positive, I want to read it. Mjolnir, I know that word. Mjolnir. Say it with me now. Mjolnir that grants him. Wait, I thought that one's called Stormbringer in the comics. Why are they calling it Mjolnir? Grants him the powers and costume of Thor. Alright, so yeah, another lesser known for me. I wasn't that big into Thor before the MCU. I was kind of like, okay, magic guy, flies around with a hammer, controls lightning, thunder, god of, whatever. But then I was like, the movie came out, the first Thor movie, and I was like, yeah, let me go check this out, man. I'm bored, I got nothing to do. Let's go see this Thor movie. Man, was I blown away. I was like, you know what? This guy's awesome. Oh, Mule Breaker? I don't know. I'm confused now. Help me out in the comments again. I'm pretty sure it's in the comics. It's Stormbreaker? Oh, jeez, I can't remember now. Come on, Beta Ray Bill. The horse guy. The horse god of thunder, not the Norse, but the horse god of thunder. Oh, capes always are such a challenge to remove. Oh, crinkle, crinkle. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over that. Oh, jeez. My neighbor's checking on me. You okay in there? Yeah. Playing with my toys again. Okay. You don't know a trick to getting these capes out? Oh man, you just gotta do it. I always worry about the edges. If I'm gonna fray the edge or something. Was that all like way out of frame? Sorry. There's no do-overs on an unboxing, man. You gotta nail it first try, alright? Veteran toy reviewer, I am not. Oh, welcome back to Garage Reviews, episode 2, by the way. I did episode 1. If you go back, way back in my older videos. An entire year has gone by since episode 1. Hulk head. Hey, some gray dry brushing going on there. That really is some banner coming out in that one, huh? They did great on the... Oh, man. Really, really great on that. Excellent, excellent, excellent face sculpt. Wow. And you got the... Okay. And the smirky Hulk face sculpt. I love that one. That's great. That just shows, like, yeah, I'm awesome. Strongest there is. Oh, yeah. Big green guy. There we go. Okay, get this stuff out of the way. So, yeah, Beta Ray Bill. The Thor from another galaxy? Dimension? Something like that, right? Beta Ray Bill is going over there with his hammer. And the two included Hulk heads. Very awesome. Alright. Bear with me now. Last one. Drum roll, please. If you are familiar with the way, if you already know, I saved what I believe is the best for last. Because this guy, War Machine, rocks with an X, all caps, right? Good old Rhodey. Man, this guy, War Machine has long been one of my favorites, right up there with the Punisher for me. And no, I don't have the Punisher War Machine. Oh, gasp. Egads. These truly are crazy times. I don't have the Punisher War Machine. No, I don't. I still need to hunt. Did I do this backwards? I don't know. I'm just excited because War Machine has long been one of my favorite characters. And he actually, at the time back when I was collecting, what was that, 93? The old Marvel collector cards where you could collect them and they would make a giant sheet poster. I still have mine somewhere. Anyway, I got this card in a pack of War Machines. This dude with a giant Gatling gun. He's wearing this metal armor with rocket boots and had a Gatling gun for crying out loud. A Gatling gun over his shoulder. I'm like, dude, this guy is rad. War Machine. So, and like, I knew who Iron Man was and stuff. I'm like, this guy is like Iron Man on steroids. Like, literally. It's just like a human tank, right? So, you know, for a long, long time, I've been a huge fan of War Machine. And that's actually one of the first Marvel Legends, that wave I was talking about earlier from Toy Biz. It was, you had your choice of Punishers, either the Thomas Jane, sorry, if you're a Thomas Jane Punisher fan. I mean, you know, at the time it's all we had. You know, some people say it's the best Punisher film. I say, yeah, you know, everyone has an opinion, right? There he is. Oh, man. Looking super yoked in Endgame. People were, I'm hearing, okay, weird stuff going on with, oh, that's why they had to move it for the mount. Alright, the shoulder pad. So they are kind of rubbery, and that's fine. You know, allows like, articulation. Speaking of, so people were like less than thrilled with the boots. There's like, oh, these are just chunky, they don't have the toe. You know, I had a separate, like a toe was not accurate to the screen War Machine. Well, I'm fine. I'm like, whatever, you know. Close enough for me. Man, but they really... That port's in there right there. Shout out to Shartimus. He always says port. I think it's hilarious. Always gets a chuckle out of me when Shartimus says port. Where does this guy go? I know it's on the arm somewhere, right? See, in the movies, these kind of looked like, almost like HK... Oh, jeez. What was the HK equivalent of the M4? Is it HK 416? That's what they looked like to me in the movie. I could be wrong. Maybe that was the previous, like, Mark II from, like, Iron Man 3? Was it? Or, man, I do my, for a War Machine armor, I'm a little rusty on my marks, huh? Alright, War Machine, fully kitted, man. Awesome. I can see why there's been some disappointment in this, because he can't even really, like, repulsor beam from his hands. He doesn't need it. He's got ballistic weapons for that, right? Yeah. Paint app's pretty good on this one. I'm satisfied. Not too bad. Okay, there's a 6 there. That's Mark 6. That makes it easy, huh? Oh, man. I've always wanted to try my hand at, like, weathering one of these. I've got an older Mark... I think it is Mark 2 or Mark 1. I want to weather up a War Machine, make it look like it's really, you know, been put to good use. Alright, I'm yapping again. Alright, well, there's some ankle pivot in there. It's not bad. Oh, that's just his knee moving back. Here. Oh, there's some ankle pivot. I don't know. Some people were, like, really not liking this one, but I think it's fine. And then they came out with a revised feet on the Iron Patriot version 2 Mark 6 repaint.